welcome to the Nexus for Flashback, and today we're having a flashback to issue 10. Now this was first released on the 25th of December 2013, so on Christmas Day 2013 this was released. It's issue 10. It's obviously the Borg sphere. This is the model. We'll have a little closer look at that in just a minute. Yeah, so transwarp speed. It has a crew of 11,000 drones, 24th century. Now, I think the spheres come in different sizes. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while since I actually went through this book, so I'm not too sure. But I've got a funny feeling that there's different sizes. And anyway, they appeared to be different sizes of cubes, as well as I think spheres as well. They just seem to come in different sizes, especially when Voyager was on. Projectile missiles, cutting beam, tractor beam, transwarp capability as well. It's a long-range tactical vessel. That's what it's classed as. I would more likely class it as like a scout, though they do a scout ship, though. But I would mainly see this as more of a scout ship. Anyway, so we have quite a bit of in-universe information in regards to the Borg sphere, because obviously its first appearance was in First Contact. Then it made numerous appearances on Voyager. Voyager blew numerous ones up. They attacked one. They were captured by one. They liberated one as well. Anyway, so we have all this in-universe information on it, and as you can see, they steal a transwarp coil from one. There's the Borg. It's like a transition matrix, I do believe it was. There was an episode with 7 of 9. But yeah, it's we got quite a bit of universe information. Then we come on to Borg and the simulation. So this part of the magazine comes into more of the simulation on how it gets in. Obviously its first stages and what happens and stuff like that. So I really like this part of the book. It goes a little bit in depth on what's the first stage. Obviously it attacks your bloodstream very quickly, and then you start becoming Borg. They obviously have implants as well. Here we have here they used one on Janeway and her crew and stuff like that. Obviously Picard as well famously became a Borg, so he's got implants as well. Then we come on to designing the sphere. So these are sort of the earlier designs. This is the model, because originally it was a model, not CGI. It later became CGI on Voyager, and I think on First Contact it was actually a model. But these are the earlier concepts, so you can sort of tell what we got with and what the concepts were. So it didn't really change much from being a sphere. Then we come on designing the Borg Queen. So I love this picture here. That would look really nice as a tattoo, to be fair, of the Borg. And do you know what? I love the Borg Queen. She's very manipulative, gives the Borg a voice. Obviously she appeared in First Contact first time, but she appeared 3 or 4 times on Voyager as well. So it's really nice to have seen her. I like the look of her as well. It's I mean, the first time we see her ascending in First Contact into her body, that was kind of cool. Later on Voyager, her legs and arms kind of get assembled. It's a different process than what we saw. And then we have, obviously, its first encounter was on First Contact, and then it appeared obviously in Starship Voyager. It's obviously Dark Frontier, I believe, was the last time we all saw that. Anyway, issue 11 will be coming to Flashbacks. Make sure you click to subscribe. We'll be looking at the USS Reliant, the Miranda class starship, first of many Miranda class ships we get in the collection. But back here is a picture of not the model, but actually the CG picture. Normally it's a picture of the model, but yeah, we have the picture of a CGI. Anyway, without further ado, so this is the Borg sphere. Yeah, so this is like a top ring on the top, and the top and the bottom ring. That is where the die cast is. This middle section is all plastic. Now it looks much more darker on camera. It's definitely coming out that way than it actually is. And these green sections are coming up more lighter as well on the camera. But anyway, there's the stand, and it's just a hole. So the hole, you can put this in any way, and it goes in. And then it's got these little catches on the side that catch into these grooves just here. So let's just take a closer look. So yeah, so it's definitely coming up more black than it is. It looks, to normal light, it looks almost grey than black. There's a lot of this grey weathering on it. It's got these splashes of green all over it as well. Obviously at the top and bottom as well. It looks a lot, like I said, it looks a lot better on camera than it does in person. But it is just a sphere. I mean, there's no more about it. It does have different sides as well. So we have this sort of, this bit here, and then this intake section here. But yeah, apart from that, you can definitely tell these sections at the top here, just by this line, and obviously here as die cast, it's very heavy at the tops, top and bottom, top, however you want to see it. But you can definitely tell that there's weight in this. But this whole round section is, this middle section is die cast, is plastic, should I say, sorry, and die cast at the top and bottom. But yeah, it's got a lot of texture, a lot of raised sections. It's a really nice design, even though it's sort of round. Some people might find it boring. I don't. I think it looks really nice, and that. But like I was saying, it doesn't. The camera's making it look better. I don't know why. It just doesn't. It's not that dark on here, and it's. I mean, the greens come up really nice on the camera, but when I look at it with my eyes, it doesn't. It almost looks darker coloured, darker like a charcoal colour, if that makes any sense, than the black. But yeah, there's not much more to say about it. It is what it is. It's a Borg sphere, and it's just that. It sits right in the middle as well of the base of the stand, and it looks really nice. If you're a fan of the Borg, then you have to get this, and it's a nice compliment to the series as well. But anyway, that was issue 10. Thanks for having a flashback as we look back, and we'll hope to see you at the next one. We'll see you then.